Hey, what's up, Tamers? My name's Dev from DevsUtopia, and I just came in 51st place in the official Bandai June premiere tournament for the Digimon card game, hosted by Top Cut Events. Yeah, I was playing Green OTK. The official deck list should be on the screen right about now. And the only reason I'm kind of making this video is because I'm really surprised with how well I did. Mainly because I got the Palmons in the mail really late, like the day before. And then I sleeved the deck and I made the deck roughly around 2 a.m. EST. A few hours before the official deck list was, supposed to be in. Like, it was supposed to be in June 26th at 10 a.m. EST. And yeah, like I did it last minute. I didn't want to play Yellow War Greymon. I wanted to try out something different because like I've been playing Yellow War Greymon ever since the set came out. And I was just like I was kind of fatigued with Yellow War Greymon, if that makes sense. And if you pay attention to my videos in the next few days, you'll see why. But no, like yeah, like I had so much fun playing Green OTK, and I was surprised that I even made it to 51st place when roughly 237 players entered in the event. Of course, a lot of people dropped like flies after getting the participation. But yeah, let me just go over my like rounds and everything. First round, it was a mirror match against Gaia Force Gaming's Tyler. He was playing a Green OTK as well. And when I say keep an eye out on Gaia Force Gaming, because I swear, if Tyler does make this deck profile, I really think you guys should check it out. I think it's a really better version than, of course, mine. I gotta work out a few kinks. I am not running Hercules Capitarimon anymore because there was multiple situations where it was just a dead card in my hand, and the 4 to Digivolve is it's sad, like, because when I look at Nidhogg and everything, you can have that powerful effect of like Digiburst 4, but 5 to Digivolve and everything. When I had Grand Quagumon and Nidhogg and Hercules in my hand, I would never go into Hercules. So I am definitely taking that out. I feel like I'm not having a hard time finding my level 6s, so I don't think I'm going to put in another Nidhogg or Grand Quagumon. I believe I might try to play 3 Mimi instead of 2, because Mimi allows the deck to just like pop off, because you're starting at that 3 memory is really, really important. And I was playing other memory options simply like Argomon. As you can see, I would basically, to safely have Argomon's skill to go off. In this meta, everybody usually stays in the raising area until they're ready. So I would raise, and then I'll use Digisorption, go into Blossomon, and then next turn I would get that Argomon to go off if it still survived. But usually it will, because I either would hard cast with the free memory that I didn't use and everything. I would try to hard cast a blocker, and I would either hard cast like Woodmon if it was in my hand, or just simply Kabuterimon. But if there was no reason to just be worried, because a lot of meta decks right now, they stay in raising area until they get that boss monster and etc. etc. But no, like seriously, like Tyler not only did a lot better than me in the tournament, I feel like his deck is more refined and he has a lot more practice with it and etc. And I feel like you guys should really go check it out if he does make a video on it. But then again, you guys really should, if you're dealing with me, I'm a really competitive player. If you're dealing with me, you should really go and try to also look at Gaia Force Gaming, because Gaia Force Gaming has some really good members on their team. They have been killing it so far. Their team members have been topping in other events and etc. And if you're able to deal with me and my crazy antics and how much I hate Kokaida's Breath, even though Kokaida's Breath is in like really good top blue decks and everything, like I feel like you guys really should try out, go subscribe to Gaia Force and give them a shot if you're not already subscribed. But besides that, round 2, Purple Metal, it was a tie. Again, it was one of those things of like I really needed more practice against Purple, because it's like if I had that Nidhogg in my hand, cool, I would have been able to reset their board. But they nail-boned and they got their boss monster before I got my boss monster, and that's usually how Digimon works. And again, like, that's round 3 was a no-show, so I was basically like loss, tie, no-show, win. Then round 4 was Yellow War Greymon, which was a loss. I took him to game 3, but sadly, Arcanine Labs, that's the the pairing system that Top Cut likes to use. I don't think they give. I don't think they care about who takes who to game 3 and everything. I think it's just you can't report it. Somewhere it's like best coast pairing, like that matters a lot. Being able to 2-0 your opponent or go 2-1 and etc. That actually does matter when it comes to best coast pairings and other different ones. But in Arcanine Labs, they do not care. Shine Greymon was round 5, and I won that one. I took them to game 3. It was kind of like an updated like mix and everything. I thought it was kind of cool, but then again, I really tried to make sure that they couldn't go into Valderon, because that was going to probably put me back way too much. So what I usually did was I used my Needle Spray, I used my Lilamon, and I swung into it. Swung into any of their Digimon that was up in front, just trying to make sure that they couldn't just shine, stay on their turn, etc., etc. I really wanted them to build back up, and then Nidhogg really came in handy on that matchup. Round 6 was another Yellow War Greymon, and I actually won that one. After going against like Shine and Yellow War Greymon in the previous rounds, I started realizing what to really do as I kept going and going, and I'm a little bit more confident now in the Yellow War Greymon matchup. But again, I think I need more practice against the green matchup in general, as you can probably tell from coming in 51st place. And round 7 was Blue Green Rookie Rush, and I 2-0'd that player. And I don't know. I don't like, how do I say this? Blue Green Rookie Rush was cool in set, special release booster 1.5, The old meta, Blue Green Rookie Rush was killing it. This meta, there's too many decks that can check it, including mine. When I say he had lethal, and he had a Labramon and a Davis on the field and everything. I only know he had Labramon because he used Davis to get the Labramon into hand. And when I say that he had lethal until I said Nidhoggmon, put everything that's 5,000 DP, suspend everything that's 5,000 DP or less, and then put it on the bottom of the deck, destroy all the Digivolution sources. When I say that saved my butt multiple times, and I just shut down his turn, his lethal turn and everything, like, that's annoying, and then almost every meta deck can check Blue-Green Rookie Rush. I just don't know if Blue-Green Rookie Rush is good unless it's Blue Imperial Dramon. Blue Imperial Dramon and Anubis / Purple Metal Garurumon are, in my opinion, the more more Rookie Rush-esque decks, depending on how you build it. And I just feel like there's too many decks in the meta that checks Blue-Green Rookie Rush. But then again, beggars can't be choosers. If it works, it works. And I believe someone just posted in the Facebook Digimon card game group that Red Ragna came in, I believe, top 16, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, like, the weird part about this meta, in my opinion, right? We're getting to the opinion side of things now. If your deck stays in the raising area and gets your boss monster and then can pop off really fast and everything and stop what your opponent's doing and everything, that's how you know it's a good deck. When you can respond to, as long as you can go against Yellow War Greymon and not just die immediately, because again, that's the deck that everybody's playing right now. And that's the deck that's, winning. And getting in those top spots and everything. Yellow War Greymon isn't going away anytime soon. I feel like it is the next Rookie Rush, to say the least. It's the next deck that's the easiest to run but hard to master. And you just need to make a deck that can confidently go against Yellow War Greymon. Of course, I'll probably talk about the EN meta a lot more on the Tamer Talk podcast, because when all of these deck profiles are going to be, showed online and everything, me and Infusion will go and look at everything and examine it more, and I'll have a more concrete, advice for the meta, or just, a different outlook in general. And like I said, I came in 51st place, but I'm really happy with how I did, mainly because I made it so last minute and I didn't have no practice with it. The only practice I had was 3 a.m. I think I did one, not even best 2 out of 3. I think I did, one game with Infusion, and then I took out Yoshino because Yoshino does not help the deck at all. I tried it; it doesn't. Yoshino is not the best. I was playing like 3 Tentomon, and then I took out Yoshino. Now I'm playing 4 Tentomon, and I am never adding Yoshino back. If anything, I'm just going to add another Mimi, simply because if I stay in raising area and I don't get that card advantage, that's a problem. So that Mimi really came in clutch, and Mimi really makes it easier to make the deck go off and just do what it has to do, get to Grand Kuwagumon without passing turns so much and all that. And I just think that it's really important to see those 4-drop tamers. The 4-drop tamers, in my opinion, in almost every meta deck should be at least at 2 or 3. And because you need to have that 3 memory. You just need to. And if you're going against a competitive player, they're going to try to make sure they memory choke you as much as possible. So please, like, take this deck, take it as you will, take it by words with a grain of salt, make it better, go and play more card games, play more Digimon, and keep an eye out on my channel as me and Infusion are about to make a special announcement. We're actually going to try to host a Win-A-Mat tournament where we'll be we're going to iron out the details. Can't say too much right now. We're still ironing out the details. We're trying to find judges and etc. We're not sure what the player limit is, but I really hope that if you do play competitive Digimon, that you can at least give us a shot as we attempt to host our very first official, not official, but fan-made tournament. All right, guys. Peace.